Yo, yo, yo. What the deals? What's up, Kobe? What's up? What's up? This is instant coffee. Instant espresso. What's going on, people? All right. Who we got up in the mix? Yeah, I'm going to tilt this down. There we go. It's better. Who we got up in the mix? Looks good. All right. Did you see the video I just dropped of Charles Barkley's greatest hits of his fights? Did you see that video? Just dropped it. Oh my God, I'm dropping shit like a pigeon. Having MCs quivering and listening while I'm delivering and cutting a sliver off of, whatever. It wasn't bad, Dwayne, right? He threw his body into it. It was like Stevie Wonder playing darts. Motherfucker just kept hitting people in the neck. I seen the title, but I didn't want. Why not? Let's see if this one could fuck with my Shaq one. My Shaq one so far has the most views out of anything I've put up in quite a while. And it's my first purely non-boxing video. So that's kind of interesting. We'll see what happens with this one. I looked for Michael Jordan ones because that one would blow up, but that fucking dude, there's one video of him throwing punches I saw. He threw a punch at Bill Laimbeer, and the fucking network didn't. You saw it from far away, then they went in slow motion to replay it, and they stopped it. It's almost like they didn't want you to see it. So there's no footage of him throwing the punch. So I want to get Michael Jordan, but even if it is, that's the only one. I can't do one. So she already did win at heavyweight. She just knocked the girl out, as a matter of fact. What you mean? What is this? Two-tone.
Marco.
You live?
You live on that?
I'm live too. You live too. We both live.
You live right now?
I'm live right now.
Oh shit! Okay, double live.
Double. Yo, can real guys in my chat, can you hear Two-Tone's voice clearly? Anyway, go for it. What's up? What's going on, Tone?
Man, we trying to get Bill Haney's number, man. We're trying to figure out what's going on out here in these nasty streets.
I have Haney's number, but I don't feel caught. I'm not going to give it up unless he said it's okay.
I know. That'll mess up your relationship.
Yeah. But what's going on with Bill Haney?
No, because you see what happened with the Devin situation.
I did not. No, what happened?
Okay, so Devin Haney's wife was visiting a rapper by the name of Young Thug in prison.
I've heard of him.
Crying over Young Thug, saying that she don't like nobody else but Young Thug. But they is saying this was before they got married, but Young Thug was just recently in jail. And they leaked the footage.
Devin's married?
Yeah. Allegedly with a child on the way, too. It's nasty work.
Damn. Okay. But
yeah.
So their side is claiming, though, that this occurred before Dev and her were married.
Yeah, that's... Well, again, they haven't said nothing. Devin Haney and them ain't said nothing. But the timeline's like, this could be before Devin. But then, like, I don't know. It's messy.
Damn. Okay. So,
yeah.
So what do you think? You think it happened before or after?
Who is this on the phone? This is my man Marco Boxing. That's DJ I right there, Marco. That's my co-host. That's Marco's Boxing right there.
What's up?
That's my guy. He's from Hell's Kitchen. She's from New York too. She's from Hempstead.
Oh, Strong Island. Strong Island. One of my closest friends is from Hempstead.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. But he's in his 50s, so.
Hempstead is Long Island?
Hempstead is Nassau County, baby. Dead in the middle.
That's on my birth certificate, Nassau County.
Yeah. Nah, Long Island people are mad cool. They're pretty much New Yorkers, like New York Cityers, I would say. They're New Yorkers, but they're like New York Cityers, basically.
Man, bro,
Yeah.
the first time I went to New York, I drove from Queens to Manhattan. It took like 2 hours. I
Yeah.
took the train back, Marco. It felt like it took 3 minutes to get back to Queens. What the hell happened?
Traffic, man. Yeah, man. The train could be 30 to 40 minutes. The drive will be, that could be like 2 hours, depending on traffic. That's right.
Yeah, that train was quick as hell. It dropped me off right in front of some projects. I was scared as fuck.
I didn't know you had a co-host.
Yeah. That's DJ I right there.
DJ
yeah, we do a music show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying. Hey, tell them who's your favorite boxer.
Roy Jones Jr.
That's his favorite boxer.
Matter of fact, yeah, man.
I must have forgot.
I didn't cry, but I was close to it. I'll tell you that.
I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. I was like, I thought he was like never ever gonna get knocked out.
I had people over my house too, and everybody just looked at me like I lost a relative, and it made it worse. I'm like, come on, man, come on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was disgusted.
Yeah.
I was disgusted.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
How'd you score that fight yesterday?
I had it on my live chat. My dude Capo, I scored it 7-5
for Usyk. Okay, I had it 7-5 for Fury, but I was okay with a draw too.
Okay, you was okay with a draw?
Yeah, I just feel like, but you know what? When you consider the size difference, the immense size difference, I feel like Fury probably should have lost because Usyk was putting in work considering how much of a disadvantage he had.
Yeah, but I felt like Fury started off strong, and then Usyk just like took over, bro.
He did, and Fury relegated back to that on the back foot, pulling his head straight back and kind of running basically.
Right.
Yeah, and Usyk's, what I saw was this: because Usyk's smaller, his feet were so much faster, so he was able to get in, and Fury's brain and reflexes couldn't react fast enough. So as Fury's trying to pull back, Usyk's already in there and just tapping him up like Gregory Hines. Bop, 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 bop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Those combinations was lit.
And he was snapping his head back because Fury was pulling back, so it made for a more visually pleasing shots that landed. Because Usyk was blocking him, kind of. He didn't really move much, but Fury was cabbage. It was snapping back, bop, bop, bop. So yeah, it was the visually, optically was no good. Usyk won, and most people think he did win. Like I'm seeing, I heard Ness agreed with me and some other people, but I still think it was close. Both fights were mad close. Both, in my opinion.
Do you think where do you rank Usyk now? Being that he beat Anthony Joshua twice, he beat Tyson Fury twice, he was undisputed cruiserweight, undisputed heavyweight, got a victory over Dubois. Where do you rank him like all-time heavyweight? Real quick, big shout to my man Level Oneer, my man Mario. Grew up with him. NYC in the building. Check out his podcast. What up, Mario? Where do I rank? I can't, Tone. I don't know if you know this about me, but I refuse to rank people while their career is still ongoing. Because Usyk could go now and lose to everybody and their mother, and we look at him differently. You know what I mean? Or he could go and beat everybody and their mother twice. So I can't do it now. I can't do it yet until he retires.
Because I'm saying, like, I'm ranking niggas when they what you call it, amateur. They all can get ranked as levels.
You wildin'.
No, I mean,
I think Usyk before he retires, he has to fight his version of George Foreman, which is Barkley, bro. That African nigga. He gotta fight Barkley.
Barkley is a scary dude. The one thing I don't like about him, Tone, the fact that he has a couple Michelin tires around his belly. And let me tell you why I don't like it. I'm not Ness. I'm not fat shaming. What it is sometimes, and not always, sometimes in boxing that could show a lack of commitment or a lack of discipline. Sometimes. Now you got dudes who are heavy who are just monsters. So I'm not sure where he stands with that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, like look at Big Baby Miller, Zhang came in just, man, bigger and bigger and less. Like his last fight, he threw the least amount of punches we've ever seen. So that's the one thing I'm worried about Barkley. Like, why not just drop that extra 25, 30 pounds and just be ripped? Like, why not?
Right.
I don't know.
Right. DC3 said he got to fight Barkley. He got to fight Barkley. He got to.
Nobody else really. Dubois had some pair of balls on him coming in the ring, talking about.
Right.
I mean, he literally quit. And if you look at the fight, Dubois got hit with it. The last punch that landed was a jab where he willingly took a knee. When was the last time you saw somebody willingly take a knee and not get back up? He willingly took a knee and was like, I'm still staying down. Fuck it.
Wait, so you trying to throw shots at my man Ryan Garcia? He took a knee against Tate.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But here's the thing though. Two things with Ryan. One, Ryan got hit with a body shot. Now, the reason why I'm saying that with Ryan is I've been in there. Like I don't. When you get hit with a body shot, dudes are on the floor and you're wincing. You look like you had a bad burrito, like food poisoning hits you. You're in a fetal position. You look fucked up. Ryan was just good. That's why it's suspect. If he looked like he was in pain, I'd be like, fuck it. So there's a difference between, you know what I'm saying, taking a knee from a shot and Dubois took a knee from a fucking jab. A jab. He threw a combination, boom, boom, tapped him over. The last punch was a hard jab, and Dubois just took a knee. And was just like, I'm good.
You said you took a shot to the stomach before. Was you boxed before, or you was out there fighting?
I mean, both. But I was I was an amateur and a pro. Yeah, I've been in the ring a bunch of times. He got hands. So appreciate it. So yeah, do you remember when De La Hoya got knocked out by Hopkins?
Hopkins, yeah.
That is what it looks like when you get hit within the body. You're wincing. You're all fucked up on the floor. You're not just like looking up at the ref, waiting for the 10 count to be over, totally looking like, poker face.
Roy Jones knocked out Virgil Hill.
Exactly. You remember how he was wincing? You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That's a body shot. There we go. Now look at Ryan when he got hit. He looked nothing like that. Nothing. So I like Ryan, Tone.
Hey,
I like Ryan.
Ryan made a business decision, man. He made a business decision.
What do you think it was?
I ain't about to hold on. Y'all ain't about to have me memed everywhere and getting knocked out looking like Devin Haney. Hell no.
Interesting. Okay. Maybe he did. But and that happened with Dubois. So Dubois coming in talking about a robbery is ridiculous. Like Ryan at least came into Tank. He wore a Tank t-shirt. He was like, I want my rematch. He wasn't talking about I want my revenge for the robbery. Like, come on.
Yeah.
So Dubois was a little goofy to me, and Dubois was all awkward too. But who's left? There's nobody left for Usyk except Barkley, I believe.
Barkley, Dubois rematch. Deontay Wilder.
No. No.
He might get in the mix.
Oh.
He might get in the mix, bro.
No, that's.
Halfway, what up, gang?
No.
He might get in the mix. Needs to just sit it down.
She knows what she's talking about. Deontay should definitely stop. He can get himself hurt. When you're not in it mentally like that, like look what happened. And look, I love Roy, and this pains me to say this, but look what happened to Roy when he was not mentally in it, but he kept going.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
That's true.
At all.
No, and Deontay is one of the hardest punchers I've ever seen. Forget about all the other stuff. I know he had a lot of flaws, but power-wise, I don't know any other heavyweight champion who went 42 fights, knocked out all 42 opponents, was undefeated, and had a one-punch knockout power. We weren't talking about combination. One shot did it every time.
And he was putting you to sleep. I've never looked at Wilder's resume to look at those names that he was cooking.
It wasn't big names, but Tone, I always say this: having a chin doesn't matter if you're a good or a bad fighter. A lot of shitty fighters have excellent chins, and a lot of great fighters have bad chins. Now, being a good fighter will make you a little harder to hit, maybe, but everybody in boxing gets hit at least once in a fight. So a chin is a chin. So remember that. I don't care if it's an Uber driver, as people like to say. Chins has nothing to do with how good of a fighter you are, because George Chuvalo, I don't know if you ever heard of him. He's credited as white boy heavyweight as being one of the best chins in boxing, and he lost to everybody. But he just wouldn't get knocked out. He just got fucked up. He wasn't a good fighter. He just had a great chin. So,
That's true. What's your take on okay, I got some hot topics. What's your take on Tank saying his fight's canceled?
I went live earlier. I did my daily 10 rounds on the bags, and I went live, and somebody told me. I still have not even seen. You need to brief me. What happened? Why is it canceled?
He just made a post and said fight canceled in typical Gervonta Tank Davis fashion.
Is there any other? Because he says a lot of shit that he deletes. Does anybody else confirm this?
Well, he left it up on his IG story. Lamont Roach, Bow Wow, he said he don't know nothing about it being canceled. He locked in the gym training. Leonard Ellaby ain't said nothing. The PBC ain't said nothing.
So
I think Tank is going to cancel this fight and get ready for that man from Norfolk, Virginia, Keyshawn Davis.
Well, Keyshawn Davis is going to get brutally. Keyshawn Davis is going to get beat like he tried to sell Gervonta a kilo of baking soda. That will not be a good fight for him.
Now, come on, Marco. Keyshawn, hold on. Galaxy Studios with the $2 says, how come we don't see this Marco talking in TBV?
Because TBV does not pay me. TBV is not my show. It's not my show. I'm on my show right now, but I'm also on Tone's show, so that's why you see this. I'm not going to take over somebody else's show.
DC3 says Pristine Sports Network is a clown. Salute Pristine Sports.
Yeah, those guys always go back and forth. So I hope it's not canceled because it's happening at Barkley. Is your co-host, you still live in Long Island, or does she live in Phoenix?
No, she in AZ.
AZ, okay. So I was excited because I was going to go to the fight at the Barkley, but, I hope it's still – I'm not so sure it's not happening until there's an official, DAZN or whoever the fuck is promoting it announces it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. What's your thoughts on Teofimo Lopez, Sabril Matias, March 15th?
I don't like that fight.
Why?
I feel like I like Teo, and I feel like it's a lot for him to lose and not much for him to gain. What does he get out of beating this dude who just got beat? Like, I get if it was the Subriel before the loss and he was, knocking people out, he and I'm not glorifying this, but he took somebody's life in the ring. Like, he was a killer, literally. But what does he get out of fighting this Subriel now?
He's fighting
dude who's unknown, pretty much. Not to us boxing fans, but like, what do you think he gets out of this?
I think that was the person left on the smoke list. I think that was the person left
before he lost.
But I'm saying Teo said, Bud Crawford, I want to run the fade. Bud Crawford said, no, I'm not trying to squabble right now.
Right.
He went to Jerron Boots Ennis. Let's run the fade. Boots said, no, I'm not trying to fight. He went to Devin Haney. Devin Haney said, I can't meet $100,000 pay-per-view threshold. Devin said no. So who was left for Teo that's going to get him his first pay-per-view fight? Because Teo wants to go on pay-per-view for his first time.
Yeah. And that's not a great partner. I don't know. I think Teo wins, but I don't like that fight for him. I think it's a too high risk and too low reward, personally. I think he wins, but you never know with this fucking guy. This guy's a hard puncher.
Oh yeah, and it's constant pressure too.
Yep.
Do you think that benefits Teo? Because Teo, I like when people pressure Teo, because then we start to see the best of Teo. Or do you think this is a different type of pressure for Teo that Sabril's going to do to him?
I don't know. I don't think it's anything he hasn't seen before, but I believe Teo eats up pressure fighters. I think he has more problem with guys who try to box him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think he's too fast and too slick. He's like, bop, 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 spin on him, angle him. Yeah, I do. I believe that's going to happen. And that fight's official?
Yeah. No, well, they're finalizing the deal right now.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens, I suppose.
Yeah, man. So 2015, big news. You need to make your Draymond Green video, bro. You're gonna go viral, bro.
I just dropped the Barkley. I just dropped the Barkley video. Did you see it?
No, you just dropped it.
Yeah, you should play it. Pull it. You can pull it up on your show right now. Pull it up on IG. Yeah, I just dropped it. A Barkley fight compilation.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it up.
I'm curious.
All right, y'all go over to Marco's channel, man. He's live right now. We're gonna continue the Hatrix with I salute you, Marco. I'll be over there after I get off live.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Are we? Is Ness going live anymore, or what's going on?
I don't know. I just called him. He was doing karaoke, but I think he might be live in the morning. I don't know.
Karaoke.
Because we gotta. Yeah.
What a Fruit Loop. What a Fruit Loop.
All right, Brody.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, peace.
All right. That was my good friend Two-Tone Da Superstar. I believe it's with a DA. Da Superstar. Good dude. Good dude. I normally don't click with guys from the West Coast, but him I like. Him I like a lot. Per Mike, what you saying, J Pitt? Let's see what low. Tio needs to stay off the ropes on like Cloggett fight. Yeah, I don't like that fight for Tio. Low. I don't like it. I think Tio wins, and I'm going for Tio, but I don't like it. Per Mike Coppinger, what? I missed what you said up top, J Pitt. Clarissa beats Amanda Nunez. Clarissa beats anybody. T-Pain looking ass. Who? What's up, cool JC? JC stand for Jesus Christ, because good to see you. Funniest thing today, bro. What was the funniest thing today, King? Talk to me. Did everybody in here see my Charles Barkley video? If you did not, and you want me to play it right now, I will. I'll play it right now. I want to see what you guys think. If you did see it, let me know what you thought. And be honest. I am transitioning. I sent it to my man Shaq. He didn't respond yet. Hopefully he likes it. He's honest, so it's an easy fight for Tio. Yeah, but it's not, Rob. It's easy for him to get off. Not tutti frutti, but get off. But it's not easy for him to, the punches come back. It's not just a punching bag. You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays. What's up, Steph? I like the Charles Barkley video. Thank you. Did you guys like it more than the Shaq video? Should be 30 likes less to chat fam. Yeah, you tell them. You tell them. Let me see, how many likes do I got? I got, oh wait, this is the wrong one. My dumbass. Sorry, never mind. Yeah, tell me if you guys want me to play it or if you saw it already. I know a couple of you said you saw it, but, and if not, fuck it. I won't play it. I don't care. I'm curious how it's going to do. K Ricks, what up? Marco, how didn't you say Roy Jones when they brought up General Talents the other day? I'm so disappointed in you. Well, first off, thank you for the bounce pass.
Y'all must have forgot.
Secondly, when are you talking about? I don't remember when that was brought up, and I did not say it. What's up, Stilo? Stilo Facts, looking dapper. Dapper Dawn. What up, Stilo? Play it, all right? You guys want me to play the video? Tio will box his ears off better than Paro did. See, I don't know how many people are basketball fans here, so if I play it, I don't want to lose people. Because if you don't know Barkley or basketball, you're going to be like, what the fuck? Salute. What up, Legacy? Bro, I was playing basketball and broke my shoulder, ankles, and I saw you and Tone. It was the funniest stream ever, bro. When? Just now? What you mean? You were playing basketball and broke my brother's ankle. Oh, you fucked your brother up on the court. Then you saw me and Tone. So you're talking about right now you were playing, you saw us, you stopped playing because it was funny? Help me understand the message. I appreciate it either way. Guys, let's get to 50 likes so Marco's going to splash loads of sour sop. The wifey is making her famous Christmas cookies. So I don't know if I'm getting sour sop. Oh, she said you will. I will. If Usyk had Wilder's power, he would do the best with his ability. Well, yeah. I mean, and if Wilder had Usyk's boxing ability, he would be, yeah. But you're taking the hardest puncher possibly ever in history, especially considering how hard he punched and how small he was. Wilder was outweighed by 20 to 50 pounds in all his fights, and he still knocked everybody out. So that makes it more impressive. Just like Usyk was more impressive for doing as well as he did, considering how much bigger Fury is. Send me a cookie. I'll send you a Ookie cookie. Keep fucking with me. All right, that was uncalled for. So first, let me say, and then let me say I apologize as a man. That was uncalled for. I'm sorry. CJ, what up? We know Ness Bizshaz is probably going to crash out defending Udeb's wife tomorrow. I don't get involved in that. Like, I don't even. Maybe I don't know. Whatever him and his wife do, I don't give a shit. I care about how he throws punches and how he ducks. What does soursop taste like? I don't know. My wife seasons it like crazy. So to me, it just kind of tastes like spicy lemonade. Generational talent versus generational fighter. Y'all said talent was something you hadn't seen. No. So, K-Rix, you must have come in late. I didn't say that. One of the twins, those twins called, J-Mac, JT, they called and they asked us, and it was based on their criteria. He said, to me, a generational talent fighter is nothing I've seen before. That was his criteria. That was not mine. So the reason I didn't bring it up, well, first of all, somebody already brought it up. That's one reason. But two, it was more his scenario. But somebody did bring up Roy. Because Roy is obviously the number one talent you've never seen before. My peeps are from Hell's Kitchen. Oh, shit. What part? All right, two questions. First of all, what part are they from? Are they my age? I'm 48. And two, are you from NYC too? Wishing you in the chat a very Merry Christmas. You too, CJ. Australians celebrate Christmas? Thought you guys were all Buddhists. I'm just kidding. Pretending to be a dumb American. I know the difference. Wilder power with Usyk would probably be the GOAT. Yeah, of course, in history. And if you gave Usyk Wilder's height and Usyk's boxing skill with that power, forget about it. Marco Two-Tone live at the same time. 2 Live crew. Hey, yo. Yeah, I know. I apologize. It was wrong. It just came out. Like verbal diarrhea. Hot chocolate burned my mouth, bro. Wilder have 0 IQ. You might have a point there. But it does take a skill to land the right hand. So I will say that. He was able to find but yes, his IQ was not very high. I'm from NY, but live in Florida. Where are you from? What part? Damn. My brother-in-law lives over there in Fort Lauderdale area. Salute for using my cleaner than Zest soap line. Oh, yeah, I did. That was your line. That's right. Of course. People liked it, too. Salute for inspiring me. Loma with the tank power. Oh, my God. Loma with tank power. It's on. And tank chin. I don't know if Loma has a chin because he doesn't really get hit that much. Prime Roy versus Prime. You really just asked me if I think.
Get the fuck out of here! You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Let me explain it to you this way.
Y'all must have forgot.
Sorry.
Y'all must have forgot.
Stop it.
Y'all must have forgot.
That's the answer. Every time. His timing and power is great, bro, but the 360, he is so dumb. Yeah, I have a point. Landing the right hand isn't luck. Wilder still sets the right. That's what I'm saying. Yes. No, Wilder hits the hardest. I got to give it to him, especially considering he's even lighter than Ernie Schaefer's was. And Ernie Schaefer's was like fucking 3 or 4 eras before him. Prime Roy, of course. We all know that.
Y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot.
Does he KO Canelo? Does he KO Canelo? Yes. Stops him. Maybe not like one punch knockout where he's down on the floor, but yeah. Jimmy, what's up, man? I just thought of you. I know a dude who looks like you. At least the one picture I've seen of you. And I was like, oh, Jimmy hasn't been in the room a while. What's good? Happy holidays to you and the fam. Hope you and the fam have happy, safe one. You too, my man. Shh, you know the deal. Okay, Ricks, you know. That's true. That was a question that's a little...
I smoke rocks. I smoke rocks. I smoke rocks.
It's a good point, Rob. Canelo versus Roy would probably go down by decision. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Roy just outpoints him. Yes, but, you know, the only person that Roy couldn't knock out, and I think he was trying, was James Toney in his prime. I don't know about Roy knocking him out, but he'd be Floyd versus Canelo, but worse. Yes. Yes. I like that. I like that analogy. It deserves... Floyd fought young Canelo, but I think this Canelo now beat young pretty boy Floyd. Well, Rich, they wouldn't fight. Pretty boy was 135, 140 maybe. This Canelo's 168, 175. Well, 168 really. So it wouldn't line up. Which version of Roy is your favorite, middleweight or light heavyweight? Neither. Super middle. He spent most of his career, well, half and half. Middleweight was a little bit. It was mostly super middle and light heavy. And the super middleweight, Roy had more power. Like, he was a nightmare, too. That's 27, 25, 26, 27-year-old Roy. Marco, I love the Triple G versus Canelo fight because you don't know if one was going to go down. Nah, I disagree, Dwayne. I knew neither was going to go down. They both landed. First of all, neither was landing many flush shots, right? Great defense, great tactical fight. And the few times they did land flush, they both just looked at each other like they just killed a mosquito. Like, you know what I mean? Signature Sounds. What up, blood? Zab versus Bud. I got to go, and Zab is my man. I hate saying this. I got to go with Bud. But Zab was no joke. And Bud's career's not over yet. But yeah, I got to go with Bud. But Zab was no joke. No joke. Top 10 fastest hands in history. Zabdiel, Judah. If Rocky was a real boxer, he would eat those punches. Well, Rocky Marciano was a real puncher, was a real boxer. And I know what you're saying. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking.
Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass.
That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. Usyk has been pound for pound number one since before. This fucking guy with his Usyk shit. His resume also better than... All right. One Track Mind. Orlando. Well, that's where you're at. All right. I was, that's where Disneyland is, or World, whatever it is. I was there. What part of New York City are you from? You look young, though. You were probably born in New York, right? Then you moved to Orlando young. That's me. What, the Rocky Marciano? Oh, saying that about white people when they bring up Rocky? I don't bring up Rocky that much, though. I don't do that all the time. Because the truth is, Rocky, even though he's undefeated, it's hard to put him as one of the greatest heavyweights. It's such a hard thing to really commit to because he had so many weaknesses, and the competition during his time was, and he was only champ for 3 years, but he had the advantage. Even though then most heavyweights then were like 6 feet heavyweight and maybe 200, 215 tops. He was 185. And he was 5'10. So he's 5'10", 185. So he did have a disadvantage, which made his achievements way more impressive. He probably could have just fought at light heavyweight and dominated that shit. But he didn't. Nearly all Rocky's opponents in the movies were cherry-picked. I mean, it's a movie. This guy was your problem talking about Usyk's resume. Care to debate on your channel his resume? Not really. Rocky ain't undefeated. He is like 57 and 20. No, we're talking about Marciano, Julian. Rocky Balboa is like, I wonder what his actual record is, if he has one that they like, wrote up. Rocky beat old Archie Moore. He beat old Archie Moore. He beat old Joe Louis. Those were the two legends he beat, but they were both like literally Archie Moore was in his 40s. Joe Louis was like 38. Like they were literally both in basically in their 40s. So how impressive is that? He did beat a Jersey Joe Walcott, but I think Jersey Joe was also damn near 40. How old was Jersey Joe Walcott when he fought Rocky? 38. Yep. So there you go. So every fighter, and mind you, 38 or 40 back in the 50s was the equivalent of probably being 50, 45, 50 now. Like old. So there's that. But it's not Rocky's fault. He took on all comers. You can't fault him. Now, if he was ducking people, okay, but he didn't. So you have to, pound for pound means you take whatever was happening in that era and you have to just weigh it out. It's not his fault there weren't any greats at the time. People say that about Roy. There's no greats. The difference with Roy is visually his skill was like almost like he got fucking abducted by an alien. They shoved another alien up his ass and turned him into an alien and dropped him back off and let him box. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it was. And yes, I just gave myself the bounce pass.
Y'all must have forgot.
Tio versus Matias. I got Tio, but I was saying this earlier, B. You probably weren't in here. I don't like that fight for Tio. I think it's too risky, too little reward. I don't think it'll be good pay-per-view numbers because Matias doesn't have really a huge fan base. What are your thoughts on Jermaine Taylor? Hall of Fame. No, I wouldn't put him there. He beat Hopkins, which was impressive because that was the first person to beat Hopkins in, I think, 10 years. Hopkins, so that's impressive. But Hopkins was also old. Other than that, Taylor lost most of his big fights. So no. Rocky's record, 57 wins by... Oh, really? That's the actual record when you look it up? It's not bad. It's not good. But he was world champion numerous times. I don't know. I don't agree with that, Ian. Yeah, I'm 28. My peeps was in Chelsea and Fulton, but I lived on 44th Street. 44th Street? My man. Did you live in that fucking 40? Were you on 44th and 10th? That like artist building? Is that where you lived? You know, Alicia Keys grew up in that building. Is that what you're talking about? I forget the name of the building, but it's like, there's a waiting list for it. It's government subsidized and it's only for artists. So you must have been young when you left. Tio, Devin, Matias should move up to 147. What do you think? Whatever. Like, they could all fight each other. No, I'm not violating them. That shit is an artist built. It's a, you might think I'm joking. It's a real building where unless you're an artist, and I don't mean just I think it could be acting, it could be like a drawing artist, a musician, any kind of an artist. It was I think it was put in by the government to encourage more artists, more culture in New York City, and to let them have a chance to make it in New York City because it's so expensive to live there. I'm not violating anybody. You should know that, Rob. You're from fucking, well, you Queens dudes. There's a difference. So Queens is to Manhattan like Jersey is to New York City. You guys are just one step, you know, we're a little more going on than you guys. But I love Queens. No disrespect. My father's from Queens. Wide open. Not everyone got to be from the hood. The hood. I know the building for actors, musicians. It was a lot. Yeah, there you go. And it was government subsidized. Did the subway burner copy money train? I don't know. Who's a subway burner? This has to be the worst ones, maybe. F out of here. You're talking about Q is like Jersey. Well, I was joking, sort of. When you compare it to Manhattan, like we're the top notch. And then I would say now Brooklyn is second, but it used to be Queens. So it's Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and of course, dead last is Staten Island. We all know that though. But you could argue Queens is, you know, Oh, thank you. Sour sop delivery. Look at that. Looks like a hot cup of piss, but tastes good. Usyk, go get that Jake Paul bag. Let me tell you something. Jake Paul would rather take a spike bat in his little wrinkly blonde beanbag before he would fight Usyk. There's no way he would fight Usyk. The guy who burnt that woman. Oh, I didn't know about that. Oh, I saw a video. That wasn't real. I saw somebody post a video about that. That wasn't real. New Jersey, NY, little brother, Philly, NY, cousin. Yeah, there you go. Rich knows. Rich, where are you from again? Sorry, I know I always ask. I forget. Yeah, Marco, that was wild. Dude burned down homeless lady. I saw a video, but she was just standing there. Do you fight in the gold? Yes, I did. I got second place in the Adirondack Golden Gloves in 1993. Second place, baby. Still got the trophy to prove it. Actually, that Mason fight was an exhibition. Big up to the big homie Tia. Marco, swallow loads of sour sap. Why you got to keep saying loads? Like, why you got to keep telling me to swallow loads of anything?
Tutti frutti! Tutti frutti!
Starting to think that your mind is a little bit.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Just saying. This dude's talking about a lot of swallowing. Devin Haney on a. All right, let me go down a little. You guys are burying me here. I'm not mad at the Jake Paul fight. Box record with one draw. Man charged with murder after 1 was damn. That was real? Trump's border star attacks. Marco, it was real. They caught the dude, a Guatemalan immigrant. Why the fuck did he do that? Kansas City. Marco, you better stop dissing Jake Paul before he go get Roy. I'll show you guys something. That is a bullshit rumor, and I'll show you how I know that's a bullshit rumor. Where is it? All right. Here we go. This is my last text with, you see up there, Roy Jones. I say, are you fighting Jake? He says no. Then I said, who do you have winning last night? He said Usyk. That is right there. If you guys want to just take a little look.
Y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot.
So he's not fighting Jake Paul. Proven. You traveled to NY a lot, but where are you from again? Oh, Kansas City. Okay. Yeah, that homeless lady was in shock, so she was just standing there. Why didn't anybody put it out? Damn. That's wild. Usyk is definitely a pound-for-pound best. Has better resume than Crawford, 2-time undisputed. Okay. I'm just saying. Well, let me go down here a little. You guys are going crazy. Tia came through with the special delivery, like G-Dep. Special delivery. That's a dope song. Matter of fact, I like the beat. I feel like the special delivery is a little cheesy, but I love the beat of that song. The building was very old. So you didn't grow up in that artist building. Wait, I know it. Wesley Snipes movie was, I don't want to talk about that shit anymore, man. That's fucking depressing. Very depressing. It's sad. Marco, you kind of look like Albanian Roy Jones. I look like an Albanian. I just was called an Albanian Roy Jones. She's laughing. You don't really think that, right? You're just trying to be funny. And by the way, that was funny. That's good. Yeah, seeing that, it's fake. My Coppinger page has a decent following. Who wins the third fight between Tyson and Vander Holyfield? I mean, Tyson, who wins a third fight between them right now?
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I hope Devin Haney, Mama baby mama cleans him out in court. I drove 40 hours to get a pizza from NYC last month. Damn. You did? Didn't special delivery get made by some Diddy artists? I believe it did. G-Dep, right? Isn't that, he's a Diddy artist, right? Alberto, I know you loving that Devin Haney news. Well, last call, too. Let me ask you guys. Not last call, but have you guys seen my most recent Charles Barkley video? It's all Charles Barkley's fight compilation where he knuckled up. If you have not seen it, you want me to play it right now, I will. Who's the most overrated fighter at the moment? Overrated? I don't know. Your wife, big homie? I don't know. It's a great question. I posted it earlier today, this afternoon. What's up? What's up? You should do hockey or football. I don't know hockey or football, so I can't. Wilder. I haven't seen anything notified YouTube. It wasn't YouTube. Instagram. Instagram is where I have the millions of views, everybody. In case you guys don't know. Instagram is where I get literally 10 million views every month on Instagram. YouTube, I do well, but nowhere near that. The most overrated fighter, Ryan Garcia. Play the video. All right, I'll play it. Let's play this motherfucker. Let's play this motherfucker. All right, here we go. You ready? Let's do it.
Charles Barkley threw hands. 1987 versus the Bucks. Barkley pump fakes boxing skills by quickly shuffling his feet into the perfect stance, but instead lands a leaping clothesline across Mokeski's neck like he's auditioning for WWE Tough Enough, making Paul's knees weak like SWV as he stumbles backwards like he attempted a trust fall in an empty room. 1990 versus the Pistons. Bill Laimbeer doesn't like Mahorn's gloating stare, so he bounces the ball off Rick's chin like he's Ron Jeremy. Sir Charles fires a retaliation that misses the target like Stevie Wonder playing darts, punching Laimbeer square in the neck. The two continue flailing wide punches like a scuffle broke out at band camp. 1996 versus my Knicks. The Chuckster gets German suplexed like Hulk Hogan at SummerSlam. The two Charleses then start swinging and slipping around the court like they were hooping in penny loafers, windmilling looping shots that miss worse than both their attempts at a ring. 1999 versus the Lakers. Charles throws the ball at Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq instantly responds, launching a missile that strays further from the bullseye than his ring attempt in Detroit. Barkley then gets low like Little John and turns into a conditioning coach, grabbing O'Neal's leg like he's stretching his hamstring during warm-ups, bringing Shaq Fu down as both teams pile on top of each other like it's a Diddy party. Charles Barkley.
All right. I was playing a video, that's why. All right, people. It's okay. That is it. What you guys think? What you guys think? That's the last video I got here. Play it. I don't know. You should cover UFC. I hate UFC. Do the king of NY basketball, Bernard King. I don't think he got in that many fights, did he? I just agree with that. Agree with what? Respectfully, most of them basketball players can't fight. That's a fact. Mark, where your eyes are bulging out your socket. I love the energy. Okay. After this, look at Jalen Ramsey versus AJ Green. I can't just do one fight. It's not enough. I'm going to do the Malice to the Palace piled up on top of each other like it did. Well, that's what it looked like. So do you like this one better than the Shaq one? Or the same? Or you think the Shaq one's a little better? What you guys think? I believe Crawford and Usyk are interchangeable. I have Crawford won, but I have no problem Usyk won. I believe they're not interchangeable, but that's okay. Do bad boy Pistons fights? Yeah, I should. They got a lot of. I mean, Bill Laimbeer. I'll be there all day with him. You like the Shaq one better? Okay. Ron Artest. It's just one elbow. Just one elbow. No, they're not a myth. They really fought. I mean, they really played. They still do. They travel all over the world. Will Chamberlain played for the Harlem Globetrotters, matter of fact, when he first started. Not a myth at all. I think they're still active. They're like entertainment, like almost like circus basketball. But they could play too. Janks. Usyk is a savage. I think he's the king. Over, bud. Yeah, but the fight is 1 minute. That's still, I mean, okay. Why is Stephen A. Smith always angry? That's his thing. Passion. I mean, look, passion/anger. That's his thing. Honestly, might go to Shaq video. This one nice too, though, son. Okay. Do hockey fights. LA Kings be throwing paws. I can't do hockey, man. I don't know anything about hockey. Do a video on all of the fights that have broken out during weigh-ins. Maybe. The Harlem Globetrotters are still around. They're just not as popular anymore. Word. Fun fact, Harlem Globetrotters were originally from Chicago. Really? They were the Chicago Globetrotters? The Chi-Town Globies? Okay. Well, fuck it. Blessings, bro. What up, what up, what up? How good was Antonio Tarver? Really good. Really good. Stephen A. Smith as blasphemy, huh? On topic, Crawford slightly over Usyk, similar accolades, better eye test. Agreed. I also think Crawford's is more dominant and has a better resume. And also, you can't use the whole like, well, he went up. They both went up. Matter of fact, Crawford went up more. I mean, Usyk can't go up any further, but Harlem Globetrotters music is such goofy. Yeah, it is totally. It's like Benny Hill music. Marco, do you know the Puerto Rican dude who said, "Hey yo, what the F" at the barbecue in that last one? Huh? What the fuck? I don't know what you just said. I don't know what you're talking about. What's up, Superman? Lost money on Fury. Well, arguably, he should have won the money because a lot of people thought he won. Most people thought he lost. It's seeming to me it's about 75-25. Matter of fact, let me see. Why don't we see? We could see exactly. I put up a poll, which I haven't looked at yet. Here we go. Who did you have winning the match between Fury and Usyk? 8,000 votes. Not that many. Yeah, there it is. 77% Usyk won. More people thought it was a draw than Fury even won. So, wow. So most people thought Fury did not win. But like I said, it's about 75-25 on point. That's what I thought. And when I looked it up, that's what my poll says. Inoue at the 3 spot behind Bud and Usyk. That's my top 3. All right. When are we getting a Thundercats live? Oh, man. I don't know. I wish we did. I love Thundercats, as you can see. As you can see. Bro, who's better than Tyson Fury and AJ? Who's better than Tyson Fury and AJ on Bud's resume? What? We don't know yet, but a bunch. Tyson Fury and AJ? AJ might end up not being that good. Fury's the only one, and he might not either. What's that link, Alberto? This guy. I don't know what the fuck you're showing me here. Now you're going to make me go tap on this shit. All right, hold on. Let me tap on Alberto's link. Fuck he's talking about. See what the fuck he's talking about. I have no idea what that is. I don't understand why that's even somebody saying, "Ayo, what the fuck?" Why is that so? Why is that even a thing? Who cares? Do you know him? Nope. On paper, the competition between the two, it's pretty obvious who's better if you go by how they won an argument and made. I don't know what you're saying exactly. Be more specific. Who you think is better? So don't you ever know who on Bud resume, but you think his resume better? I don't really feel like going through it right now, but he has way more big names on his resume, way more dominant fighters, starting down from lightweight, Gamboa, going up to Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Kell Brook, Amir Khan. These are all dominant champions. Yeah, a lot of them ended up losing, but these are all dominant champions. Fury was the only dominant champion. AJ wasn't. So you're comparing one fighter essentially to a whole bunch. Shit. Marco, they're asking me, Marco, they're making on Chrissy Martin. Hopefully it turns out good. Love watching True. Yeah, man. Did you guys see the video I dropped on Christy? I just did one not too long ago. Like this week, I believe I dropped it. Charlo Brothers. Yeah, they're done. What are the new Ghostbusters movies? Why are the new Ghostbusters shite? I don't know. I liked them. Saying Bud is #1 pound for pound is just a safe thing to say. I mean it. I think, well, Inoue is arguably, but I think Bud's above him because 7-year knockout like streak is very impressive. Blue Blade say Errol Spence was way better until he switched. Well, yeah. A lot of people thought Errol was better. I wasn't sure going into the fight. I favored Bud, and that's on video, proven, but it was slight. I never thought he would, put him through the dry cleaners. None of these bigger ties than my thing. Agreed. With that said, Usyk has fought the best of 2 divisions. It's just Cruiser that was weak. Yep. I love the one racist Spike Lee movie. Do the Right Thing. Globetrotters were called the Savoy 5 when they were in Chicago. Oh. Okay. All that's left for Usyk is probably regain undisputed against Dubois if Dubois wins. Why? He should just fucking retire, man. He retires now. He's in the talks for the greatest ever. This dude might keep going until he's 40, 41, 42, and then end up losing and ruin the whole shit. Bud doesn't. I think he does. Remy Ma will smoke Clarissa on the microphone, but Clarissa will kill. Of course. Please stay unbiased. Don't pick sides. Blue is a Bud Devin fanboy now. I think Bud is great. I think Devin is possibly still great, although there's a lot of questions left to be answered with Devin. And Bud too, in terms of will he continue this dominance at almost 40 years old and at a heavier weight class? Clarissa's a little homewrecker. I don't know the deal with that. He's going to get a bag is why. Are there alligators in New York sewage? No, there are not alligators in the fucking... Are there alligators? No, there's no fucking alligators in New York. I always knew Bud would beat Spence because I always thought he could just box Spence if necessary. Bro, get the F out of here on Devin being maybe great. I don't take one fight. I need to see more before. I don't just take one bad performance and say somebody's no good. Why does steam come out of New York subway sewage manholes? I actually don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's like water lines there. I'm not really sure. Maybe steam lines that they use maybe for the trains. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. No, just a lot of rats and white cats. And why cats keep rats as pets? No, we do not. Rats in New York are hella big. Yes, they are. Rats come from Scandinavia, Norway, and they're huge there. Dude's treating boxing like a reality TV now. I'm more interested in what goes on in the ring than... Yeah, I'm with you. Devin had the easiest undisputed run of all time. I don't know about of all time, but, he fought Loma, who incidentally many people thought he lost to. I had that fight. I watched it twice. Each time I had a different winner. So I'd rather have water bugs and roaches than rats. You and me both. Yeah, I don't fuck with water bugs. I mean, with rats or mice. I could deal with roaches, but guess what? Where I'm at now, I don't get either. Just an hour outside the city, and I get to kiss all that shit goodbye, and then come back into the city when I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't say a large percentage of boxing is mental. Don't say they say a large percentage of mental. Boxing isn't only determined by the ring. It's determined what Tyson. Wait, what? Boxing isn't only determined by the ring. That's why Tyson didn't live up to his fullest potential. Okay. Bruh, we heard the walls already. That was birds on the outside of the house. I found out what that was. But it sounded like it was in the walls. Turkey already uploaded the whole Tyson Usyk fight on his YouTube. I know, man. That dude is making cake. He's taking all the fucking YouTube money from that. And that's probably significant. That's going to get millions of views. The brown rats. All right, well, why are you grossing me out? I don't want to hear about no rats and no subway fucking fires, people lighting each other up. You know what? You're so into it. Visit and see for yourself all the crime and the crazy shit and the dirty rats. You'll love it. Yes, but they only had to beat Cambosis. YouTube money doesn't add up to two. That's not true. When you get enough views and you have the proper videos, it sure does. For me, it doesn't, unfortunately, but yeah, that's what they say. I've never seen him really box. I've seen him hit the speed bag. Never seen him hit hand pads, I don't think. I think I might have saw him hit the bag. He looked okay. He didn't look like amazing. He looked okay. Like you could tell he did it before, but I don't know how much. The last Joshua fight already at like 6 million on YouTube. Yeah, that's a lot of money. 1 million views, 20K on the high end. No. 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 I do not think so. Let's see. It depends. Let's see. Yeah. No, it's 1 million views is more like 5,000. So it's more like 5,000. It depends what it is. Right? But it depends what it is. So, yeah, 1 million's about 5,000. 50 cents went to the NY Golden Gloves as you. The AJ Ruiz fight at only 20 million. Mom said "Knock You Out" is a song by American. You must be from a different country. You know people? Well, I do too. I get paid by YouTube, and 1 million does not give you 20K. Dude be giving away cars and stuff, Turkey. What will the biggest fight? I don't know. Hopefully Devin Ryan rematch. Yes, exactly. And it depends how long the video is. It has to be at least 4 minutes, I believe. The 4 minutes or longer, but the longer the video, the more you get. So if you have an hour-long video and you're retaining the viewers for that whole hour, you'll get paid even more. So it's all relative. You and T need to make family channel with your kids to make chili. Nope. Not doing that. Not putting my kids' faces up here. Thoughts on the new TMT? I didn't know the movie was out. I love what Turkey is doing, but what I saw after he smiled at the judges, Rob. I like him. I love Transformers. Who's the fighter of the year? Great question. Probably, I don't know, Inoue? Usyk? Don't know. Okay. What were you doing on YouTube, Kalia? He read that so quietly. That is the fight of the. What's the fight of the year? I'd have to look through. I can't, like, I know there's been a bunch. Shit. Usyk, I don't know, because he barely won. Do you like that better because it was for undisputed, or do you like a performance like Tank's where he knocked money cold out? Or do you like a performance like better Biev and, Bivol that was super close and it was for another undisputed? Or do you like Inoue just knocking people the fuck out? Like, it all depends what you're looking for. Is a Tank fight canceled? That's what I'm hearing. It's not official until PBC or whoever the fuck handles Tank and Barkley Center. Who got KO of the? Let me see something. Tank versus Roach. Let me see. Tank versus Roach. Premier Boxing Champions. PBC still has it live. It is not taking it down. Okay? It's still there. So, that says a big thing. Now, let's see. Let's see if you could still buy if you could buy tickets yet at Barclays Center. Barclays Center tickets. Barclays Center tickets. One ticket. Okay. So, let me see something. Barclays Center. I'm going to go to Barclays Center website. All right. Let's go. Events and tickets. Upcoming events. It would have been March 1st, right? Okay. What else we got? I'm going to March 1st. March 7th. Okay. There it is. March 1st. So, as of right now, everybody, you can still buy tickets on the Barclays Center website for this fight. And PBC still has it listed. So it is absolutely not canceled officially. That's just a fact. I just factually prove that. PBC has it listed, and the Barclays Center is selling. You could buy a ticket right now for that fight. So how is it canceled officially? It's not. I don't think it might not be, because Tank says a lot of shit. Bro, I would hate to do a live next to you if you were still at an apartment almost 12 a.m. making mad noise. I'm not making mad noise. You should do a New Year's special where you give out rewards to the best fight of the year, best fighter of the year, best fighter of the year. I mean, I guess. I'd have to have you guys vote on it, though. Tank wants to. It's not canceled yet, not officially. Usyk gets pound for pound. Good argument. Tank having a mental. That's what I'm saying. It could very well be something. He says Tank is known for saying shit. Tweet and delete. Tweet and delete. That's his shit. So if PBC and the Barclays Center are still selling tickets, the shit is not canceled. I don't think his heart's in it either, but he's still angry, and all you need is anger. To be a good fighter, you need to be an angry, dysfunctional motherfucker. As long as that's still burning in you, remember what I said, guys. Psychotherapy is kryptonite to a boxer. Do all that shit once you retire. Marco, I'll run your social media and make the award nominees send the login. Okay, here's the login information. That's the username. You ready for the password? There it is. Upset of the year? I don't know. I don't know. You couldn't even make a go for that, my friend. That, my friend. That was tomorrow night. Tank has 1 foot out the door because he's talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What up, B-Dog? I don't think it's really. You just saw what I said, right? It's not. We're not even. I sound like Troy now, but I'm not dealing. What do you say? I don't deal in realm in the realm or of opinion. This is observable facts, which are you can still buy tickets on the Barclays Center website. It's not canceled yet. It's just not. Now it might be in the works, but it's not. Oh yeah, that might be it. I agree with you, Ian. Tank Davis, you meant to say whatever comes to his mind. Yeah. The GoFundMe was irrelevant in hindsight. MF stingy with the chill. Yeah, nobody's doing. But apparently it got relocated. Now it's in Vegas, the border wars. So I don't even know if I want to go to Vegas. Observable facts. Yep. Or better than observable, verifiable facts. Verifiable facts are it is not canceled. Observably verified facts. There we go. Observably verifiable facts are it is not canceled. Now it might be shortly. If Tank had not in the game, he has zero chance of beating Shakur. Oh yeah, but his head's in the game. He just doesn't want to do it too much longer. Bro, I'll come to Vegas for real. I'll let you stay in my room at the Bellagio. Alberto, you don't have a fucking room at the Bellagio. Ew. Stay at your room at the Bellagio.
Tutti frutti.
Stay at your room with you?
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Share a room with you. Which fight 2024 was the most controversial? Probably Better BF Bivol. More controversial than Usyk Fury, seems like. Better BF Bivol was right down the middle. You know, matter of fact, let me see something. Look at my page. I put up that one was probably close. Actually, no, I think a lot more people thought Bivol won that too, though. Let me look it up. Let me find it. All right, here we go. Who's the best light heavyweight? Oh, that's all I got there. I don't have who do you think really won? Oh, wait. Here we go. Here it is. It says, yeah. So 30% said Arthur won. 37% said Bivol won. 30% said it was a draw. So literally, that's as 50-50 as it gets. So that fight, based on my poll, which had like 10 or 20,000 votes, that was the closest fight. Most controversial. Bivol versus Better BF. Would you rock with Pro? I would rock with anybody, CJ Rich, as long as they paid and it increased my visibility significantly. When I go to Vegas, I stay at the Bellagio or the Wynn. I am not coming to your room with you, you twisted sicko.
Tutti frutti.
It's not happening. I'm not staying in the room with you alone at night.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Bivol has to go for the KO. Yeah, good luck with that. When that happened, he was getting touched up. When that happened, he was getting touched up like Ma Bell. Bivol can't knock anything out. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he has to be more aggressive, not to get outside himself. Bivol isn't Karen. True dat, true dat, true to dat. What's that from? True dat, true to dat. Come on. I could see you and Tim Bradley do a show together. Nah. I mean, I would. I'd love to work with Tim, but I don't have a similar style or opinions as Tim. Not even close. I'm going to put chloroform on a napkin and get you. I hate better. Oh, I thought you said I hate. I better be up 10 friends at TKO. I hope. What in the RuPaul Saucy Santana type? What's Saucy Santana? That's funny. I don't know what that is, though. I know, man. Alberto wants me to like wake up and he wants to be like,
Royal penis is clean, Your Highness. The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
that's not happening, Alberto. Marco about to block Ahmad. Nah, I'm not going to block him. He could have goals and aspirations. It's just not going to hit the bullseye, I'll tell you that. You know who is Rob? No. Hey, yo. It's okay. Marco about to get flew out. Alberto wants some alone time with you. I know. Tia, this guy's hitting on me. What'd you say? She said it's flattering. I think
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Bro, you twisting this way out of line. I'm twisting it way out of line? I'm twisting it way out of line. When I come around you,
Y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife.
when we come around you,
So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife.
I'm just saying. You need somewhere to stay, or for just somewhere to sleep for Border Wars, that's all. No, I know.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
What up, Z? Well, Z, we just went over this. The fight is not canceled. Like, observable, verified fact. Barkley Center still selling tickets for it right now. Virgil? Nah, I think Bivol better BF. And it was way more in the public eye. I got Tony. Pale Rider. I like that. Pale Rider. You one of my peoples. You pale. That's code for cracker. Break up a happy marriage. Alberto doesn't want a wrench. He wants a screwdriver. Oh shit. That's good. Is the fight almost sold out? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to all that. You could check it out. Go to Barkley Center website and then click on buy tickets and you'll see. Yeah, Alberto's wilding out. You going to be at Border Wars, Alberto? You going to Vegas? Well, you're in LA, so Vegas is right there. Yo, Alberto, you're not a chick with a ends with ick, starts with D, right? Right? I'm just making sure you're not a.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Yes, I am. Yes, you are. You're a chick with a.
So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hey, yo. No, I was asking, Rob. I was asking. I would never call him that. Chick with a stick. I'm just playing, Alberto. I'm just playing. Don't get offended now. That will be in my new profile picture. What? Which one? Which one? No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I had to lift the mood up after this dude's talking about people getting burned alive on a subway. Shit's fucking. Nah, we know you're not. We know you're not. Okay, you know Fishnet Oscar De La Hoya is. De La Hoya is funny in that interview. Remember, he's like, come on, everybody dresses up a little, when there's a hot girl involved. Fucking Club Shay Shay. Shannon Sharp was like, well, I don't know about everybody, but okay. It was so awkward. He's like, everybody does that when there's hot girls. You do whatever they. I'm like, no, about that. Oh, Kobe. Wow. was foul, but funny. What up, Tio? Matt, I'm be fighting TS. That's what they're saying. Could you post a pound for pound poll? I'm interested to see public opinion. Poll. Oh, a pound for pound poll? Okay, but the question is, CJ Rich, they only give me 4 fighters. So the poll would have to be who is the number 1 pound for pound fighter. Doesn't let me post who do you think is first, second, third. Doesn't work that way. Merry Christmas, you little filthy animals. Oscar was on hella coke at the Tyson fight. Yeah, no shit. Well, they're banned, but he could sneak them in. You don't got to comment, but I can't stand two-tone. Nah, I love two-tone. You should have Boondock soundbite. Ain't nothing wrong with being a little. I don't know that show. I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. This was a violation of the community, Kobe. Yeah, that was fucked up. How would Marco? Yeah, I mean, he was joking. 4 options: Crawford, Usyk, Inoue, Bam. I wouldn't give those 4 options. I would replace Usyk with Benavidez. I would replace Usyk with Benavidez. Or maybe even Tank, but I'll go with Benavidez. I know. People think I'm crazy, but I would. But I could do that one if you want. They're gonna go with Usyk. No, they're gonna go with Bud. Guaranteed they're gonna go with Bud. But Usyk might have a chance now because recency bias, like you just said. Swap Inoue with Canelo. No. Prime Holyfield versus Usyk. I don't know. Maybe Usyk because he's just. But Holyfield hit harder. Maybe Usyk. I think Usyk would just be too much. Marco Benavidez doesn't have an accomplishment of Usyk. I think he does. 3 criteria: dominance, achievement / accomplishment, skill, visible skill. Benavidez has better visible skill than Usyk. I think he's a harder puncher, faster puncher. Benavidez is more dominant than Usyk. Has never arguably lost 2 fights in a row. Accomplishment. That's where Usyk is better than Benavidez. He's gone from cruiserweight, undisputed, and beat bigger names. But Benavidez is trying. It's not his fault. So I think Benavidez is 2, dominance and skill. I think that overweighs Usyk's edge and accomplishment. That's just the way I look at it. I love David, but he ain't beat nobody like that. I just touched on that. Plant and Boo Boo good wins. Yeah. That's all that's there. He took what he can't take a magic fucking wand and poof together or some great fighter to suddenly fight in his division. Like he can only take what's there. There he go, Don Flamenco. You talk about me? That's rude. It's funny though, but it's rude. Hasn't arguably lost because, and I wish I had Don Flamenco. Don Flamenco had better hair than me. Benavidez hasn't faced type of skill coming. That's one way to look at it. Peace out. See Boogie. I think the same James Tony B. Evander would beat Usyk. Maybe. Devin Haney is a kook. Maybe. We argued that Work Holyfield era had tougher fight. Oh, there's no argument. Infinite. He definitely did. What you mean? You had all-time greats oozing out of that era, just dripping out of that era like a overstuffed taco. That sounded foul. I meant a real taco, not a, DeMarco. Huh? What's up, boss? Oh, this guy's trying to spit game. Margaret, if you really want your hair, head back to Turkey. Oh, head to Turkey. I'm good. Did you hear about Devin's wife talking to Young Thug while yes, I did. I didn't know Devin was married. No idea. He's a matter of fact, he struck me as a single kind of dude. Can't wait to see Benavidez go for undisputed 75. Me too. Marco, you notice she comes in real silent and you don't know if she's there until she says ready to leave. Nah, she's not. King Ju. She might be. She wouldn't tell us our job. She said it's government. Might be right. King Julian himself is here. I don't know what that means. Who is he? Just got done with boxing class and some kids smell like straight ass. Yeah, I hate that. Every now and then in the gym, there's one dude who stinks. But you know how fighters are. Like real fighters, we're honest. We're like, yo, you got to do something with that because you are kicking. Bud doesn't have the resume Usyk has, and it ain't close. I disagree. No tone slander. Word up. Only real embrace hair loss. Okay. Thank you. What are you going to do? What can I do? I thought about getting a stupid tattoo, but I'm lucky that my shit is like, I got it. It's still up here. It's all good here. It's just slowly piecing out that way. I don't know any of these cruiserweights Usyk beat. I know lots of exact Lee, my man. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. That's a great one. 50-50. God, dude. Gyms that had no gyms had AC when I was coming up. Literally, goose egg, none of them. Usyk himself recognizes Bud as the better undisputed fighter in his generation. Well, good. I don't know if he's better. I think he is better, though. But time will tell now. Now they're both old as shit. They're both 37, 38. Let's see who ages better. Literally and figuratively in the ring. Nah, he fucking had war. Well, he had wars with Dwight Muhammad Qawi. That's one of the greatest cruiserweights ever. How many? Or Dwight Braxton, the Camden Buzzsaw. How many Hall of Famers has Bud beat? Hall of Famers. How are you gonna Hall of Famers? He's still active. A lot of his fucking competition's still active. They got to be retired 4 or 5 years before they could be named to the Hall of Fame. So, what is it exactly you talking about, Willis? You know what I'm saying? What is it you talking about?
What you talking about, Willis?
What up, Speed? 15 rounds back then, too. Typing in caps doesn't make you right. First Riyadh season going to happen. Okay. That's the final belt. Well, he already won a cruiserweight title. Nah, he's good. Don't go back down. Look what happened to Roy when he went back down. No es más. Or wait, no es bueno. No bueno. Excuse me. Mi español es muy malo. Lo siento. All right, people. I am out. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys mañana. Or maybe not. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve, so I'm not sure I will. But either way, Merry Christmas. Catch you guys soon. Peace.